Well, it's time to grab a pole and fill my hole because it is midweek meltdown, everybody.
But it's not just any midweek meltdown, ladies and gentlemen. It is the midweek meltdown of Wrestlemania. I feel it in my plums. I can feel it in my plums.
You know, what I'm feeling in my plums is that we got the zero, and we also
Who ain't everybody's hero.
And we also got the Pony Boy. And this is Tables, Ladders, and Chatters. How you doing, boys?
It's Mania week. I'm ready to fucking go, Daddy.
This is like better than Christmas.
I just want to put it this way. This is episode 46 of the year, so that means we've missed roughly 7 weeks throughout the year of doing a midweek meltdown episode, so that's actually pretty good. Also, in all retrospect, when we started this podcast, we started it, I believe, the week before WrestleMania 39.
Yep.
This
is technically our season 2 season finale.
It is. It truly is. It is. Can you guys hear me okay? I'm gonna be lazy.
Just fine.
I'm gonna be lazy and sit down because we got a lot to talk about.
And it's also the WrestleMania prediction showcase show. So we have a lot to cover.
We do.
I just want to reiterate the rules that were established before Royal Rumble going into this, okay? Okay. We predict the big four, all right?
But for those of you who don't know Big Four, it's Mania, Rumble, Survivor Series, SummerSlam. That's it.
Now, considering it is season to season, our season goes from WrestleMania to WrestleMania. All right?
Yeah, it should.
So here's how it works. And I've got the points figured out from WrestleMania, Survivor Series, SummerSlam, and Royal Rumble going into this, okay? Here's how it works out. The overall total points. So actually, let's start with this. Whoever has the most points from night 1 and night 2 of WrestleMania this year will be the WrestleMania 2025 winner.
Yes.
Oh, me.
Those points will be continued for the rest of the year. However, also, the total points from night 1 and night 2 will be added to the points from this previous year. Whoever has the most points at the end of it all will be the inaugural 2024 to 2025 TLC champion.
This isn't looking good for your boy.
Now, would you like to know what everyone is sitting at right now?
Don't I have like 18 points?
Let's do a little recap, shall we?
We got a lot to talk about, so let's just get to the points.
Well, we got to know our points.
Yeah, the points are sitting as such. Pony Boy, you are sitting at 21 because you scored 3 points at the Royal Rumble.
Hey, listen, I'm old enough to get drunk, and I'm old enough to play with myself. Here we go.
I'm sorry. You had 19 at the Rumble. You scored 2 points.
Two's better than none.
I am sitting at 42 points. I only scored 1 point that night.
So wait, I only have 19 points?
You have 21.
Okay, good. I'm legally able to play with myself. Gotcha.
You have 21. I have 42. And Tommy Guns, you ran away with the Rumble, scoring 13 points.
I call bullshit on that one.
Putting you at 54 points right now.
Oh, it's Tommy time, baby.
Listen, I'm going to say this right now.
Time. It really could.
I'm going to say this right now. Whoever wins, you have 5 minutes to gloat and be a dick.
Oh, man.
No.
I have an acceptance speech.
Shut up. No.
No. On the next podcast,
5 minutes, you will get your ass smacked by me.
On the next podcast, the overall winner of 2024-2025 will have 5 minutes to gloat about their season.
It's going to be the inauguration.
Yeah, it's the inauguration, pretty much. So, with that being the case,
and you, Mr. Guns, if you lose, I don't need to see you sitting there pouting like you did last year on your fucking couch, you crybaby bitch.
Okay, but I came back with a vengeance.
I don't care.
Yeah, he really did.
That's fine, but I'm laying the rules down now.
Now, here's my question. With this being a double-edged sword, do you want to make every prediction worth 2 points?
Ooh, no.
It's Mania.
Fuck it. Yeah. Gamble.
Yeah, we're not doing any special side bets, nothing like that. It's just every prediction is worth 2 points.
What does the loser got to do?
I don't know. We didn't decide that.
Yeah, we always, yeah.
We never really talk about the loser. I mean, last year the loser had to get chopped.
Was that you?
Y'all
Pony
chop
Boy?
like bitches. Y'all
Yeah.
chop like
Yeah, Pony Boy got chopped last
Yeah.
year.
Y'all chop like bitches.
All right.
We'll figure that out.
Let's get into it. And while we're going through the predictions, we can talk about the storylines, everything, and what we think about it. All right. So
Absolutely.
we're just gonna start with night one. The first match is the War Raiders against the New Day for the tag titles.
All right, I'm gonna go New Day.
Pony Boy, I will start with you on this one.
Unfortunately, as much as I love my Viking brethren, I'm going to go New Day.
Okay. And with this whole storyline and build up, what makes you think New Day? What's your overall?
The Viking Raiders are not like 100% healthy. Let's just be fair. Ivar and the other guy, they have bad necks. They're not secretive about that. I personally don't think that they were supposed to have the titles this long, but they are a fan favorite, and I think the New Day is going to win them. And I'm going to say this now, because then you got Monday Night Raw, and I'm going to call it now. Big E's going to come out with Keith Lee. Paulie Boy, come here real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a hot minute since Paulie Bag of Donuts. He's been playing baseball. Paulie Boy, look at it. Look at this fine, young, beastly tank of a kid. So we're going to get you.
Shit, did he grow like 5 times bigger since I've been here?
He's coming into town on Friday, and he's going to spend the night here.
Hell yeah, brother.
All right. So real quick, night one of Mania. New Day or the Viking Raiders?
New Day.
You heard him.
No, Viking Raiders, because they got rid of Biggie.
They did.
What?
Real quick, how do you feel about them getting rid of Big E?
Bullcrap.
Great.
You can say the word on here.
Bullshit.
Ah!
He cursed. That's
Here on
naughty.
Tables, Ladders, and Chatter, we approve of children swearing. All right. Anything else you want to say about WrestleMania week?
He's got the face of whatever you just told him he doesn't agree with.
Listen, if y'all don't come out to our puppy benefit, you're going to make a young man cry.
He's got the puppies.
Yeah. Want to say anything else before you go upstairs?
No, because everything that I say is ignorant.
Say something about who? About who?
Eddie, stop vaping.
Eddie, stop vaping.
Hey.
What are you going to say ignorant about Tommy?
Get that flipping Roman Reigns.
That's Seth Rollins, bro.
I can't see. All I see is this.
Okay, you know what though? Is that I'm pretty much the
Lane's
Roman
looking
Reigns
at.
of this podcast right now.
He said he's a Roman Reigns looking at us. Ladies and gentlemen, Paulie Bucket Donuts. Love the kid.
Hey.
He's killing it in baseball. He had a
So you mentioning, the War Raiders probably shouldn't have had the titles this long, which, to be fair, they have defended it more than Judgment Day, but I have noticed a lot of time between their matches and everything. And you mentioning they're not 100%. Do you feel them losing by disqualification, which is what set this match up, ultimately is like the telltale sign of what's about to happen?
I think, and me being a wrestling guy, you see the promos, and you see them like, you didn't come for our titles, you came for that. Oh shit! We got one more.
Oh,
It's a twofer. Same thing. I'm going to ask you. You get one question: New Day or the War Raiders for the tag team titles?
What are you talking about?
Wrestling, New Day or War Raiders?
Wait, you mean when we go?
No. Who's going to win on Monday or on Saturday?
I think the New Raiders.
New Day. Katie says New Day.
oh.
And by the way, Uncle Tommy's coming into town this weekend.
Okay.
And he's going to spend the night here on Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
My couch. I want to let him sleep in your room.
Huh?
What?
Oh.
Yeah, I'll take, yeah.
Just let you sleep in your room. And then you sleep in a dog bed.
No, I have two
Yeah,
beds.
that dog bed is pretty comfortable, though.
Not sleep in my room.
Okay, bye.
I didn't
love
invite you to my room.
Okay, I love you.
Bye.
Which, by the way, Chatterheads, everything like that, if you're watching home and live on YouTube or Facebook, you can go ahead and comment your opinion on who you think is going to win what match. Go ahead, put in why. You know?
No. So, again, just...
Can I take it through?
Okay, that's fine. The way that the War Raiders did the promos, it's setting it up. And again, I'm a big believer in there's going to be a pop on the Monday Night Raw. I think Big E's going to come out with Keith Lee, and they're going to set that up because they're going to come out saying we did it without Big E, yada yada yada. And again, I don't think the War Raiders are 100% healthy.
All right, Tommy Guns, what do you got?
I got the New Day too because they will have the most championship reigns if they win this, and they keep hinting on it like a fucking.
Wait, really?
Ridiculous yeah.
I thought they already had them. I thought they already had them.
They have the longest reigning.
No. The Usos have the longest reigning.
No. There was a whole fucking thing about it a couple of years ago because who was the ones that had it before then? Demolition. And that was when Demolition signed up to actually be on a Legends contract. And so they were allowed to have the New Day win it. I know the New Day has the longest reigning one.
No, I don't think they do.
I'm pretty sure it's the Usos that have the longest reigning tag.
The Dudley Boys have the most tag team title reigns out of all.
Yeah, because I know a few years back, New Day had a chance to stop the Usos from having the longest title reign, and they lost that match.
They did.
Well, fuck me running. You guys are right. But it was recently, so I'm not too wrong. Is the thing. Because I know the New Days had over 400, and the Usos have 622, which goes along with the whole bloodline storyline. Boopity bop bop bop. Yep. Okay.
All right.
But
so our buddy Brad said the Dudleys have the most title reigns.
I just said that.
Let's see how many they got.
I think it's 24. 24 title reigns all.
Holy fuck, dude. Sorry.
I think it's 24. 24 title reigns for the Dudleys.
I don't doubt it's the Dudley Boys.
I don't either.
Oh. Hold on. Fucking, it went back to most title reigns.
Sorry. So you're going New Day.
It's well, no, it's broken down between two different peoples. It's Kofi Kingston with 15 reigns, but that's just by himself. Hold on. Sorry.
Thank you, Drake. Put some respect on the Golden One's name. I'm looking forward to seeing you this weekend.
Tommy's just so focused right now.
It's like giving me Kofi Kingston and shit. I'm sure it's a double, like the New Day with 11 wins. 11 reigns.
That's for the WWE. We're talking all time.
Yeah, I bet it's Dudley Boys. That's easily.
If Brad said it's the Dudleys, it is the
WCW.
Dudleys because if you go watch the new clip of LFG, basically Harlem Heat and the Dudley Boys got into it, and Bubba Ray looks at Booker, he goes, "You can see that Booker says Harlem Heat's the greatest tag team, but you can see the Dudley Boys are here and not Harlem Heat." Anyway,
so speaking with the WWE one, I think that the New Day has a chance since they have those reigns about 11 times. It says. So I think they're going to win that 12th one. I think this WrestleMania has a theme of like longest to most title reigns kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, and
I've kind of noticed that too, and that's why I think it's making it a little lackluster for me. They just keep hyping up the reigns or the
longest,
the streaks, or the most, and it's like
I feel like this is going to be one fun ass WrestleMania though.
All right, so you're going New Day.
Yep. New Day?
I think Zero's going to split the middle. I think he's going War Raiders. But see, you can understand the complexity of this decision because now, again, we don't know what order they will put these matches in. But if this is match number 1, Zero, you don't want to start 2 points behind.
Why? You're starting technically 33 behind Tommy.
Oh,
You know what? I'm going with the War Raiders.
It is. It is. Yeah.
And the reason why I'm going to go with the Raiders.
Because it's Vegas?
hey, baby.
It's Vegas. You don't bet against the Raiders in Vegas. But no, the reason being is the War Raiders, they've done a lot. They've come a long way. No, they are not 100% healthy. They're not. But they've never had a WrestleMania moment per se. Their time is almost up. And you got to remember the whole New Day thing, their little heel arc they're on, it's all been to prove they don't need Big E. So go ahead, give them the win. Give them the win.
Who?
And exactly. New Day
might be delayed.
Oh, New Day's whole thing.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
They don't need Big E. All right. So if you give New Day the win, it proves they don't need Big E. Sure, maybe the Raw after WrestleMania, you'll get Big E and Keith Lee coming back. I don't know. However, I would prefer, and I would honestly say the War Raiders will win. And you may have a better chance of them on the Raw after Mania relinquishing the titles due to their health. Hey, we had our moment. We defended the titles at WrestleMania. What more do you want? Boom, bing, out. So yeah, I'm going to go with the Raiders to retain.
It's not the worst choice because they're new up and comers and all that kind of stuff, but I feel like they're just going to go with New Day.
And
I don't know.
You may have better.
Sorry about that.
So all right, moving on. This one should be a fun one. The WWE Hall of Famer legend Rey Mysterio against El Grande Americano.
Hailing from the Gulf of America.
This gimmick. I love it because it's refreshing because America's looked like the bad guys for once, with that whole foreign heel persona thing, instead of it being Russia or Iran or something like that, it's like America this time around. That's like an adverse thing.
I don't want to go first, and I want to see what Tommy picks. I want to see what Tommy picks on this one.
El Grande Americana. Easily. Debut match. He's got to get over. I feel like they need to build a state. It's like Fandango versus Chris Jericho, where Chris Jericho was going to be the obvious winner, but they need to build a foundation with a new character and all that stuff. And I really think if they're going to push it and make it something, he needs to have this win. So I'm going to go with the whatever the fucko. And I don't know. Ray doesn't need the win. He doesn't. He's been so many WrestleManias, all this kind of stuff. I think it's El Grande Americano's time.
I'll go second on this one. It could go either way because at the end of the day, this is the end of the storyline. This is the end of it. It is. Because if Ray wins, he's going to unmask El Grande. That's going to be the end.
El Grande Americano.
However, on the flip side, okay? The flip side, and the reason why I'm saying this is the end of the storyline, which I'll be so happy about, is if El Grande Americano wins, he's going to take the mask off, and it's Chad Gable.
I hope it's someone else. I mean, it's impossible that it is, but
it's probably Omos.
It is. Whoa! I've never thought about that. That's crazy.
So one way or another, the storyline ends. I'm going to go with Rey Mysterio to win.
As much as I want to say Gracia, I gotta go Ray, baby. I think, and I'm only gonna go Ray because this was probably gonna be his last Mania.
No. Against America. No.
I think it's going to be Ray.
Baron Corbin with Kurt Angle. So, I mean.
And I think the mask is going to come off. I think Tommy's losing this one. As much as I would love to see Mexican Americano win this one, I have to go with the GOAT of the Luchadors, Rey Mysterio.
But we can all agree. We can all agree this will be the end of this luchador.
Yeah, I think I'd like to think so.
I could kind of see them going till SummerSlam, but it's like when Hulk Hogan was Captain America.
My only fear, and this is my only fear with this match, is it's going to be shades of Owen Hart in a blue blazer. How?
So he's gonna die?
No, shut up, you ignorant cuck. I think that it's going to be Damaso. That wasn't me. You don't need to see that because then it's going to be in bad taste. So that is my only fear of this match.
Let me throw a screwball out there because we know what makeup can do and everything like that, all right?
If he has a giant nose like you.
What if they found someone similar to Chad Gable's build, sent him out there in the El Grande Americano outfit, and at some point Chad Gable comes out during the match? Personally,
somebody like Bo Dallas,
if that happened, I would lose all interest in this WrestleMania because it's like, oh, we are in for a clown show at this point.
I mean, you're probably in for a clown show anyways, but I think they're gonna stay true to it. Y'all can be. I'm being a realist. Thank you very much. Yeah, fucking kadoosh.
You don't sell houses. You're not a realist.
A realtor. You. And people think I need the thesaurus because I'm not a dinosaur.
Oranges and apples, my friend.
All I can say is at the end of this match, I honestly see this.
Yeah.
If Ray wins, he's gonna unmask him. If El Grande wins, he's going to unmask himself and be like, I did it.
What if El Grande unmasked Rey Mysterio?
They already did that. It's already been done.
There would be a huge uproar.
Yeah.
There would be a huge uproar.
Vince McMahon is not Americano. God damn it. It was me, Ray. It was me all along.
Moving on to the next match, I'm going to tell you I really don't care about. I have not been following it. I don't care about it.
Is it two shitty women wrestlers?
Stop.
Jade versus Naomi.
Oh my God. It's like the blind leading the blind.
Naomi's good. What are you talking about? Did you see her down in TNA?
I'm going to tell you right now. Here's how I see this match going.
Can we not vote on this one? Can this one just be like a potty break match?
No, we're gonna vote on it because I want the sweet baby points.
Jade is gonna win. I'm going with Jade, and I'm saying Jade is gonna win because this match, I feel, is just, it's not gonna be a squash match by any means, but it's a way to try and show, hey, look, Jade has improved. And there won't be any improvement.
You'll hear me yelling at Industry Tap House at the TV.
Now, just remember, the women's triple threat match for the heavyweight championship isn't until night 2. Could we possibly see Bianca getting involved at some point?
Yeah, because I don't feel like it was Naomi that threw her into a car, ran her, whatever the fuck. I feel like it was Bianca, but I don't know. This whole storyline is so fucking confusing.
I know.
I'm going to go with Jade. I'm going with Jade. I don't even know what to make of this. I can't even make an educated guess with like references and all this. It's just, yeah.
Pony Boy, who you going with? We won't spend much time on this.
Oh, so you mean to tell me I got a Timu X-Men Storm and a retired Funkadactyl?
Stop.
A Timu like right?
It.
Hey, Naomi looked like she got a little drunk and rolled around through a goddamn caution.
Stop it, Ron.
No. I really don't fucking care.
So I'll put you down for Naomi so you lose points.
No. Part of me wants to say it's going to end in a no contest.
That'd be interesting.
It's WrestleMania, baby. They don't do that much.
No, but this would be the match to have it. This really would.
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah, put me down for a no contest.
Oh Jesus, you're just sacrificing.
Boy, you're just giving up points, aren't you?
Dude, listen,
He's
fine,
giving
give
up
me
at this
Jade.
point.
Give me Jade. I can't give me Jade.
You're
right,
just giving up.
I'll make you a deal, okay?
Fine, because you're forcing me to pick.
If you get the no contest, you'll get your 2 points.
Okay.
If Jade wins, I'll still at least give you 1 point.
Okay, fine.
Fine. I can work with that because you know what? I see what you're saying about the no contest, but I don't want you to get fucked that bad so early in the night.
My thing is this, like, honestly, the match, like, that's like a pre-show match, you know? The goddamn thing is
really is
18 hours long.
Like,
there's only so many times I can look at fucking Rhea Ripley's booty on the entrance because it's a long runway.
We're gonna.
You know what?
Sunday night.
You are right. I do agree with you that this is more of a pre-show match because, as I said, I got rid of cable. I haven't been watching SmackDown, but for the past, I don't know how long, none of the highlights have included anything between these two.
No.
Oh, come on, guys. It's going to be a great match.
Tom, shut up. We get it. You're trying to, like, equal rights for everybody. But listen, this is pro wrestling. When they suck, they suck. There is no way about it. Literally. Tom, listen, wrestling, you do not give everybody a fucking pat on the back. You did a good job. No.
Gold stars. Gold stars.
Gold stars. You need to go take your ass back to the fucking
Dave Meltzer is going to rate this very high, and I love Dave Meltzer.
I'm okay. How many botches are we getting out of this match?
Oh, that's, you know what? I will have a botch counter going.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's gonna be like the Krillin. It's gonna be like
we're gonna do a side bet. Hold on.
No.
Not for points. Not for points.
Listen. It's gonna be like the Krillin own count from Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Ding.
Listen. How many botches are you calling, Zero?
I'm calling over under 5.
How many?
Ouch.
What?
The attack is.
Hey, thank you, Will.
Tommy, how many botches are you calling?
Oh, come on.
Boy, that
guys.
shut him up for a
great
minute.
match. There's going to be,
How many botches?
6.
6.
Zero's got 5. You have 6. I'm calling at least 3. Now, the person which was closest to how many botches has to take a double shot of Malort.
Well, no, it's Malort. What the fuck? Are you giving me candy? Come on. You ever hear the Chicago Fire?
At least it's not that shit you had us drink up there, Tommy. What the
the pine cone?
The Fernet?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's
disgusting. We should do
Yeah,
the Chicago Fire shot.
Dude, my stomach just turned.
Malort.
Stop it. Dude, that hurt. No.
All right, moving on to a match that actually has my interest. LA Knight against Jacob Fatu for the US.
Yeah. Who's going first? You get all quiet.
I love you, Fatu. I gotta go to Simone Werewolf on this one. This dude is one of the hottest stars they have. I was there in Chicago when his music hit. Listen, all gas, no brakes, coast to coast and post to post. He gonna whoop that ass.
Yeah.
Tommy, who do you got?
I got Fatu as well because he's just so fucking over. Like, he is like hot like LA Knight like a year ago before he went against Roman Reigns. Like, he is over like Rover. And I think this is just a stepping stone for him. Like, he's going to be in the WWE Championship picture within a year, guaranteed. So I'm going to go with Jacob for sure.
I'm also going to have to pick Fatu on this one. Nothing against LA Knight. He is still over. He is still hot. But just the overall athleticism,
Yeah.
the way that Fatu has progressed on the microphone, and my personal opinion is him winning the U.S. title is one more step to where he can look at Solo and be like, I'm better than you.
Mm-hmm. And it's just like one of those things they've slow builded it so well. They haven't showed off a lot of his like he's had matches, but you know what I mean? It hasn't been as much. They've kind of built it. He's been doing squashes and all this kind of stuff.
I'm sorry,
it
but
just makes sense.
I anytime I see his moonsault, I can't believe a guy that size can be that athletic.
Yeah. Pony boy, what's your excuse?
Oh,
You're a dick.
Cody, we're not even halfway through the podcast yet.
Technically, it's a half hour. Talk about this weekend. Excuse me.
All right. I guess we're taking a break from our predictions. We haven't even made it through night 1 yet.
Has he got poop or something? What's with this podcast and pooping all the time? Jesus Christ.
Lots of fiber.
We should have hosted for the. I must be eating good out in Montana or something because y'all be shitting. Y'all be shitting.
You think about it, your beef is probably fresher than what we got out here.
Yeah, but our fish sucks. I really wanted to do sushi our first night, but I understand why. Where are we going?
We're going to McBride's.
Where's McBride's?
It's in Joliet.
Have I been there?
I don't know.
Is it new?
No, it's been around for years.
Maybe I've been there.
I don't know. Anyway, though, so he wanted to talk. Ponyboy wanted me to talk about this weekend. So, lesser point, night 1 and night 2 of Wrestlemania. We will be having a watch party. It's free to join us at Industry Tap House in Joliet. However, more importantly, before night 1 from 2 to 5, we will be having Pause a Mania. It's a benefit to help out Positive Impact Animal Rescue based out of Joliet, Illinois. We're going to have raffles, a fun time, pre-show. I believe Stand and Deliver is actually going on during that as well.
Oh, fun.
So,
fun.
Yes, you must be 21 to attend all events, please. It is at a bar, obviously. With that being said, with Pause Mania, you are allowed to bring your dogs if you'd like. Just remember, they have to be good around crowds of people, and they have to be friendly with other dogs. Unfortunately, if they're not, we will have to ask you to leave because we got to respect the establishment, and we can't have the possibility of a situation arising. But Pause Mania from 2 to 5 p.m. prior to night 1 of Wrestlemania at Industry Tap House this Saturday. There will be plenty of raffles, good times. What else do we got going on that day? Yeah. I mean, biggest selling point for this or whatever is for those of you that have not met Tommy Guns. I know we started this podcast about 3 years ago, and last WrestleMania season, Ponyboy and I spent it up there for the weekend. Tommy Guns is coming in this Friday.
Yeah,
I get to pick him up from. I get to pick him up from. Yeah, you can get his autograph. You can get the champion's autograph before he loses. Maybe it'll be worth something.
Might be, but I'll be winning. So the OTC of this bitch.
I wish I could get a Topps card made of all of us. That'd be kind of funny.
Can you make your own custom Topps cards online?
I would, if you can make your own custom Funko. I believe you could probably make your own custom Topps cards.
We're gonna have fun with this. But
anyway,
did you hear that shit with the top cards where they're going to be putting patches on the wrestlers' boots and then putting those patches on Topps cards to promote WrestleMania?
Oh, that, but not even just that. But now, if a superstar debuts on Raw or SmackDown, they will have a SmackDown debut patch. You know,
it's kind of cool. I like it. I hope they don't make it.
It's a cool idea, but again, we had this conversation a few weeks ago about cards and everything. Mm-hmm. You know, like it is becoming a pain in the ass to, you know, and it really sucks. It's a great idea, but again, it's, you know. By the way, Jake, thank you for acknowledging me as the OTC, the original
God
tables
you
champion.
could be the longest running champion, but everyone's just gonna shit on you.
Hey, you know what? At the end of the day, on Sunday, on Easter Sunday, all that matters I don't really know what matters at this point in time.
Are we going to church
But-
on Sunday?
No.
Oh,
Do you go to church on Sundays?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
No, fucking, what the fuck? No.
I was like, Tommy, what changed? But
Not much.
again, just a reminder, night 1 of WrestleMania starts at 5 o'clock on Saturday. Night 2 starts at 5 o'clock as well. Both nights, Industry Tap House. 2 to 5 p.m. Saturday, Mania, helping support Positive Impact Animal Rescue. Also, we know that Sunday is Easter. Go spend time with your family prior, even during. Okay, we want that to be the priority, depending on how you celebrate Easter. If not, you know where to find us.
You fucking generous will be there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know most people
Fine.
celebrate Easter around 1 o'clock, so you got plenty of time to eat.
Yeah. I always have time to eat. Baby.
Mhm.
Get it? I'm making a sex joke.
You know,
No?
Pony Boy is.
What?
I like how Pony Boy called for an intermission. Yet, you know, he's still commenting on the side.
Yeah, I know, right? He's like the Michael Cole of the podcast.
Yeah, while we
Jesus.
wait for him, Tommy, we're just gonna go on to the next match. All right. 'Cause I
Okay.
know-
But I had a question too.
Yes.
Are the guys from Rocket Pro Wrestling going to be there?
Supposedly there should be some showing up. So on that note as well, thank you, Rocket Pro, for another great show this past Saturday night. Supposedly there might be a few guest appearances
Because I'm the
on
heartbeat.
Saturday.
I'm the heartbeat of this fucking podcast, bitches. This is my
Anyway,
big-
so yeah, the Rocket Pro Wrestling guys might show
Yeah,
up.
Pony
I'm
Boy, you can
showing
take
up.
over talking now.
All right. So Zero
What, you
did
got
a
shit now?
no because I'm the guy. So as Zero said, big weekend. Mania, Industry Tap House starts at 2. We will be there a little bit early to set up. We do have a bunch of raffles we will keep on the hush for now, but I can guarantee you're going to want to get in on these. As Zero said, you bring your dogs. They need to be people friendly. If not, I will escort you out and you will make me very mad. Number 3, you must be 21 and older. Unfortunately, Industry does not have a kitchen, so it is a bar. Number 4, recap real quick. Yes, there may be some surprise guests. I'm not going to say 100%, but from our friends at Rocket Pro Wrestling, if you have not checked them out, please check them out. You have one more chance to see them this year as of now. May 3rd kicks on Route 66. It is going to be another banger. We will share the link. We will share the flyer in our bio. We will definitely have flyers there for you guys. Some of their superstars may come out, so you don't want to miss that. And again, 5 p.m. starts WrestleMania. We will go back into Industry Tap House, his private room. We want to thank Industry Tap House extremely for letting us do this, for giving us the weekend with you guys. If you've never been to Industry Tap House, check them out. They're in Joliet, right across from Inwood Golf Course. They have a shit ton of booze to choose from, a great whiskey list, great atmosphere. They have slots, they have gambling. They are a dog-friendly bar, like we've said. So we will be there Saturday night, 5 to whenever. Sunday night, 5 to whenever. And then again, we will be there Monday night for the biggest Raw of the year. Always come check us out. That is our home. We love Industry Tap House. If you have any questions, feel free to message us on the Facebook page, or you can message us directly. Let's go back into it.
I'll be
All right,
signing
next match for
autographs.
next match for night 1, Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair.
It's Tiffy time, baby. But a part of me wants to pick Charlotte, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I honestly don't like this booking at all.
I love the hype.
Stupid.
I don't care for the hype.
They really
I
hate
don't.
each other, though.
No, my thing is this. If Tiffany Stratton wins, great, whatever, cool. It's a nice little notch in your belt to solidify your championship reign. Got it. If Charlotte wins, I don't give a fuck.
That's the thing. It's like that's an ultimate heel thing. It's like I don't give a fuck, and then it's gonna,
Well, then
It's
here's
like
my
Triple
next.
H winning.
Here's my question. All right, and this is my. I know after WrestleMania everything resets. I get it. Who do you throw up to the plate next?
George Grace.
Mm-hmm. Mariah May,
I'm gonna say this.
Stephanie Victoria.
I have been very vocal about this. I do not agree when you bring personal things into storylines. I did not like it when they did it with Pillman. I did not like they did it when they did it with Hawk. I did not like it when they did it with Matt and Edge. I did not like it when they did it with Jeff. I do not like the fact that they allowed Tiffany to go off topic to bring up Charlotte's divorce. Now, I'm going to say this real quick.
Charlotte ain't innocent. Come on.
Shut the fuck up and listen to me. The fact of the matter, I was there at that SmackDown. You go and watch the streaming of it now. They cut it to when she's rolling out of the ring. Again, these wrestlers are they put everything out there. It's not hard for you to find shit. And we sit here and we preach, and us three specifically, because I can speak on this for all three of us, we sit here and we talk about mental health all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You go back to 24 hours prior to that promo, you saw Charlotte Flair, she was in gimmick, but they brought it up and you physically see her mentally start breaking down. Now, me and Zero, little back history, we come from a divorced family. We know what that does. And the fact that Charlotte, and I've never stood up for Charlotte Flair, but I'm going to do it now. The fact that she sits there on national television and says she doesn't want to be, she wants to be compared to her father for the good things, not the personal faults. And then she said she feels a failure as a woman. And you take that and you put it in a promo because she said you had a high squeaky voice. That's wrong. And again, you want to talk about wrestlers' mental health and all that? I mean, shit. You just had a college football star do something stupid and he got so fucked up into his head he took his own life.
That's a whole different subject, and we could talk about that later because I'm sorry, but I'm gonna say this right now, okay? I'm gonna say about that subject, all right? Yes, he did something stupid, and yes, he made a permanent decision, all right? Mm-hmm. But what pisses me off is the media is not telling the mistake he did.
So
that's
anyway,
what pisses me off.
All I'm saying, I'm not a big fan of it. I'm not a big fan of Tiffy. I think she's a Trish Stratus knockoff. Whatever. I think Triple H is going to make it right, unfortunately, and I have to go with Charlotte. Yes, Brad, I know 90% of the storyline's based off of real life. I get that. But Tom, shut up.
Again,
I was agreeing.
This is kind of like the Jade and Naomi match. To me, I don't really care about it.
Who Tommy picked?
And Tiffy.
I'm going Charlotte, baby.
It's a hard pick, though. I'm not gonna lie, because a lot of me can see Charlotte winning, but I feel like this WrestleMania is the change of the guard because 41. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I obviously in the comment section, I asked who would you throw next, and someone said Jordan Grace.
Thank you.
But who would have the better match against Grace? Would it be Stratton or would it be Charlotte?
It would be Charlotte because it'd be Charlotte passing the torch.
You know, I'm going to go with Charlotte winning.
New up and comers going against.
Damn it, that backfired.
I'm going to go with Charlotte winning it for one reason.
Because Brad said so.
You ready? No. Yes, Jordan Grace will be the next solidified contender for that title. No doubt.
Okay.
But you will get a rematch between the two of them at Backlash. before it happens. That way, Grace can establish herself on the SmackDown roster.
Fair enough. All right.
Flair seems like the safe bet to me. All right. Now a match I want to talk about because I don't feel it's clicking with people. I don't feel it.
What match?
Jay versus Gunther.
All right. We're going to get this short and sweet. You need to have your upset moment of the year.
Upset in what way?
Well, sir.
There you go, fucking Gunther.
Wow.
If he does, wow.
Yeah, no shit. What?
No.
Oh no. He's
Jay Uso. Listen, it's gonna be Jay. It's gotta be. Literally, and I'm calling it now. The big quiche is coming out with him. It's gonna happen. Big quiche. You what?
I really
I'm calling
hope
it now.
Gunther beats
Jay-
the shit out of Rikishi.
I'm calling Gunther
Fucking
gets
love
the
that.
stink face. Gunther gets the stink face from the quiche. That's it.
I do love a
Yeet.
quiche.
All right, Tommy, who do you got?
I'm gonna go with Jay. I'm a Gunther cocksucker through and true, but
Wow,
You
you finally
really are.
You
he's
remove
so
the cock
right
from your
you
mouth.
cannot deny Jay is over like Rover. And if I feel like Cena's gonna win against Cody Rhodes, then we need to have the feel good.
Yeah.
You're not putting the title on
And I
Cena.
feel like, hold on, God damn it, we're not there yet.
You brought it up.
You're I can't make fun of our moms because we share the same moms. But I just feel like Jay's, you know what? The merchandise just speaks for its own. Jay,
Yeah, I
just
know.
himself,
Ponyboy, how
he's
much
worked hard
Jay
for it.
merch do you own?
Yeah, no shit.
I own 4 pairs of glasses, 1 beanie, one snapback, and 2 shirts and the side plates.
That's what I'm
Jesus
saying.
Christ.
Like,
it's like I'm
so-
listening. It's like I'm listening to the 2 Dick Riders right now. We got
Yeah,
the
right.
Gunther Rider and we got the Jay Rider.
Hey man, I don't want Gunther to
Yeet.
lose by the. But you know what this I think might set up for? Just a real quick side note is Miro got signed again, also known as the Great Rusev. There could be a really good match in the making between Gunther and fucking Rusev after Mania.
Ooh, I'd be down for that.
No, 2 big men slapping me. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Jay.
So my problem I'm having with Jay right now, I think they waited too long to pull the trigger on. If you notice how Jay came out on Monday night, he came out wearing all black, like it was back to the Uso Penitentiary. The Uso Penitentiary gimmick that he's coming with, this, hard ass, mixed with his main event vibe, it does not mash well. And that's what worries me.
Mm-hmm.
If you notice why he wore that jacket, because he got his tattoo touched up. It's all the way up his neck now.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
That's if you go back and you look at it from like the past couple weeks, it's all the way up in here now. It's not that's the only reason I can figure it, because it's gonna lead into him not doing his flashy entrance with he's gonna go all black. He has to get himself to a fan base believable that he's hit that Jey Uso that everybody's trying to pull out, and now he's out for blood. And you can't do that with the orange and the red and the pink and the blue. It's got to be black.
I'm going to go with Jay to win it, but I don't see him having a long title reign.
No, not at all.
All right, so we've come to the main event of night 1.
Ooh, I already know who I'm going to pick.
You already know who I'm going to pick.
I think we don't know who Ponyboy's going to pick. He's the wild card.
I don't think Pony Boy knows who he's going to pick.
I think we should start with Ponyboy last because he needs to think about this. And I'm going to go Seth Rollins because there is a divide between Roman Reigns and CM Punk involving Paul Heyman, which I feel like will become a distraction during the match, which will lead Seth Rollins, a wild card, to win the match. Now, I also think that Paul Heyman is secretly working with Seth Rollins because he feels tore apart by Romans and CM Punk right now. So, like, what's his great? How's he going to get out of it? Going for
Brock
Seth,
Lesnar.
third guy. Stop. Hate Brock. But
Why?
you know what? I'm just dickhead, fucking sexual abuser. We're not going to get into it. Like, fuck
You got no
Brock.
proof.
All right. You guys already know who I'm. You guys already know who I'm a pick.
Don't worry.
Reigns.
Listen. The belt will be there. You can take a picture with the belt on Saturday.
I gotta go with I gotta go with CM Punk winning it. I understand that the odds are not in his favor, especially with the fact that history has shown your first WrestleMania main event, you generally don't win. And then when you make it a triple threat experience, your odds drop even more.
Mm-hmm.
But I can see CM Punk winning. Now, I do not see Paul Heyman leaving with CM Punk. Personally, I see Paul Heyman about to take a vacation.
He already just got off one, though.
Well, I see him taking a vacation in the sense of he is going to save someone from the stomp or a spear, intentional or accidental, but he is catching a finisher. And unfortunately, when you look at the finishers that the others have, CM Punk doesn't have a finisher where he could accidentally get hit.
Pony Boy, it's all up to you.
What do I do, little Cody? What do I do? Roman did get beat last year, but Rollins needs a win. Rollins hasn't had a win to win.
Should have get off the pot, Pony Boy.
I'm gonna go with Punk,
Really?
but he's leaving with Lesnar.
Stop with the Lesnar.
I figured you were going to go with Reigns. I really did. I figured you were going to split the difference.
Listen, as much as I want to, time out. Add up the points right now for night one. Just please. You're a dick.
You know, I agree with your dick move, and I think you should double down. Just like the KFC double down that you can get at your local KFC right now.
Brought to you by Carl's Jr.
Brought to you by Carl's Jr. I don't have a Blue Cape moment of this week because it's a prediction shows, obviously. So,
to be fair, Pony Boy, I'm going to be honest with you. When it comes down to adding up the points from night one,
there's going to be a tie.
It's kind of all it's all over the board.
I'm going to go Punk. I want to put a point on the fact that he leaves with Lesnar.
No, we are not putting any points on who Heyman.
Come on.
No.
Lesnar's in Vegas.
So I'm not putting a point on any of it.
Because you're a pussy, you chicken.
Hey, pussies are strong and durable.
And listen,
okay.
Time out. If you want to talk about an ignorant person to win,
I'm not going to lie.
I specifically recall. Hold on.
I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for you to change your vote to Reigns. I wrote Reigns down in the slot. I am waiting for you to change your vote.
No, it's Punk. I'm going Punk.
But Pony Boy, that could make or break you. It really could.
I know it could. It could.
These triple threat matches always make or break.
It's gonna be all right.
I won. I'm gonna hold.
To be fair, Tommy, I do recall you turning your ex into the Avatar last year around this time.
The what?
You slapped her in the forehead with your wiener.
Oh, yeah.
And then we went out.
This is a good idea. That was fun.
Yeah.
Good times. Mm-hmm. Good times.
I'm down to throw a point down for Lesnar being there. But...
No, we're not going to.
What's a point gonna do?
The point gonna do.
All right. We're at the hour mark. So with that being the case, let's move on to night two, which, by the way, I feel night two is very lackluster compared to night one, and I think they did that intentionally, knowing it's Easter Sunday.
It's also the main event kind of overshadows everything.
All right, let's get into it.
Women's tag match. Liv
cares?
and Raquel against Lyra and Bailey.
As long as I see a lip slip from Liv Morgan, I'm good.
Liv and Raquel,
so.
let's just do this fast.
You're going Liv and Raquel?
Yeah.
Any
Doesn't
reason why?
Valkyria have a fucking the US title or whatever?
She has the Intercontinental title.
They need to slap another belt on a nobody.
I'm gonna go Bailey and Lyra.
Any reason why?
I think this is how you get the Judgment Day to finally fall apart.
It'd be a good starting point.
And then we start with the street rat trash.
I'm going to go, as much as I don't want to see Lyra being a double champion, I could see it happening just because it would solidify Bailey as the most tag team title winner.
I'm feeling really good about being a winner this, WrestleMania season. I'm going to, come out on top.
Okay.
Mommy always ends up on top. So.
By the way, moving on to the next match, AJ Styles against Logan Paul.
Thank God it's not Karrion Kross, am I right, guys?
Yeah, I'll say, where's Explosive Joseph right now? Bitching about Cross. I'm sorry, but Karrion Kross, the thing is, yes, his comment about waking up next to his wife, great. But that was only half the promo.
Zero. Do you have to have the answer to that question?
Huh. Oh.
Where's Explosive Joseph?
I forgot that was going on.
Yes.
I thought that oh wait, that's tomorrow. I get it.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyways, I'm gonna go Styles, but I think Karrion Kross is gonna be there.
I hate him.
I think he's gonna show up at some point.
Look at me, I look like AJ Styles.
At least he gets to wake up to a naked Scarlet.
Yeah, well, I've woken up to a naked pony boy, so 1-0. Fuck, that's nasty. I'm gonna go with Styles too.
Lies, all of it lies.
Lies and slander. Lies and slander. Anyway, who you got, Tommy?
I got Styles.
Don't tease me, Bradley.
If like
I'm gonna have
Paul wins, I feel like people are gonna riot at industry, and that's just not. If Paul wins, I feel like
Paul
people
wins,
will riot all over the world.
Yeah, I gotta go Styles. They gotta give Styles a moment.
I'm gonna have to go AJ Styles as well, only because I think we're gonna see the old AJ come out and just beat the hell out of Paul. Now, on the flip coin of that may be what costs them.
Mm-hmm. And Brad did put Wyatt 6 appears. If they do it, it will be because Bray Wyatt was a giant Raiders fan. That's all I'm saying.
They won't.
All right.
After WrestleMania.
All right. Moving on to what I think has the potential to be the match of WrestleMania. The 4-way for the Intercontinental title.
Oh, this match is going to break some people.
Oh, break my dong. I got it going on.
By the way, before we begin, I would like to say being dead is not a gimmick.
Yeah.
I thought Carlito's funeral was last Friday.
Dude, listen. He was that
man was scared.
Ooh, just wait till Breaker's cousins come. Because what you don't know is both of Scott Steiner's sons just signed IDs with WWE.
All right. Pony Boy, who do you got walking out of this fatal 4-way? And the best part is we could all be wrong.
Penta.
Mm-hmm.
You're going Penta?
As much as I would love to go Breaker, I think they got to give it to Penta for a little bit.
It's time for Breaker to drop the title.
Yeah. I'll go
Tommy?
I got Dominic Mysterio. I feel like if
Why
you're gonna
does that
break up the Judgment Day, like the best way is to give it to Dominic Mysterio, have Finn Balor go away for a minute, have him come back with JD McDonough, like the old tag team they were in New Japan
McDonough's
Wrestling.
McDonough's out for a very long time.
Not
You
as
know what I
long
mean?
as
Like, it'd be a
Owens.
I think that would be a good way to split up the New Day, but like, I mean, not the New Day, Jesus, the Judgment Day, because like you could still stick with that Liv and Raquel and Dominic kind of thing, but taking Finn Balor out, which you see shades of a face turn in some ways in him.
I
Like,
have noticed that you're seeing more of a face Balor.
yeah, it's not like way obvious, but you can kind of see the little sprinkles of it. And I feel like that'd be the best way to do it. I want Penta. My heart wants Penta. You know what I mean? But I feel like they're going to do something with him and Rey Fenix, not right away after Mania, but there's going to be like a kind of coming together moment, you know? So
See, I thought about this. Obviously, the Judgment Day, they're going to play the numbers game.
mhm.
All right. What if Penta makes it, or Phoenix makes an appearance to basically help out Penta? They don't hide the
I
fact
thought
that they're
about that
brothers.
too, but they're both faces right now, and that would be kind of a dirty thing to do. I don't know. I've thought about that too. Like I said, my heart wants Penta, but storyline wise, I think Dominic Mysterio makes the most sense.
I'm gonna go with Balor, and he pins Dominic.
That's a good one. Okay.
And it's not going to be the Shawn Michaels Triple H European title pin.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be Balor beats the fuck out of Dominic. And the reason being the whole I'm the leader of Judgment Day, which again causes the initial implosion.
I'm
gonna go with
think that's going to be the match of WrestleMania, though. Like you said, I think that's going to be a fucking.
The only thing that would make it better if a ladder was involved.
Why didn't they? You know?
Well, I think the reason they actually said this past Monday night, this is the first time the Intercontinental title will be defended in a fatal 4-way at WrestleMania.
Which is cool, but leaves a lot of room for shenanigans rather than spots, though.
True.
Yeah,
but I do think I honestly see it some way or another. It's either going to be Balor pins Dominic to win the title, or they ultimately end up costing each other.
Yep. I just see the other way around. I see Dominic pinning Balor. This is going to be a good match, though. I like this one because, like, we have no idea. Like,
so moving on to the next one. Sin
Who'd
City
you
Street
pick?
Fight
Who'd you
between
pick?
Balor.
Finn Balor.
Oh.
Sin
That
City
match-
Street Fight between Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre.
The pirate, man.
Drew the Pirate McIntyre. Arg.
Arg. It's going to be Damian Priest.
You're going.
I'm going against my Drew because you know what? Damian Priest is on the up and up. You know me, I was a judger of Damian Priest, and he's really built on me and all this kind of stuff. I feel like it'd be a good, strong win for him. Drew would not hurt from this loss, I feel, and Damian has more to lose with this loss than Drew would. You know, especially the character that they're portraying Drew right now as a moody.
I think it's the other way around. I think Drew needs a big win.
Yeah, but he needs a big
now.
win
To be fair,
way.
When it comes to street fights, Damian Priest is the king of this generation.
Yeah, it's like his casket match with the Undertaker. But I'm just gonna. I don't know.
Do you even have to ask me?
Bisexual Undertaker.
Of course I am. Oh, of course. You even have to ask me. That's fucking ridiculous. Part of me feels like this can end in a no contest too, but I'm gonna go Priest.
This would be the match this would be the match I could see them beating the hell out of each other.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Priest. I don't know, how can a street fight end in a no contest when they just gotta fucking
both competitors are unable to continue. We saw it, we've seen it before. But
yeah,
I'm gonna go Drew.
Wow.
Wow, you guys spent like the last 6 months bitching about Drew McIntyre, and now you're picking him for once.
What do you mean
Whoa! What?
Hold on, Chico. What do you
You've
mean
been
we?
calling Drew McIntyre a bitch for the past 6 months.
Who did I pick?
I'm going to go Drew McIntyre.
Oh no, I know.
It's going to be a.
You picked Damien.
Yes,
it's going
but
to be.
don't let me in with this kadoosh.
It's going to be a close match. Don't get me wrong. I just see Drew coming out on top, and the
Drew
reason
always
being
comes out
is
on top,
because,
baby.
except for last year at WrestleMania. Oh,
He did win technically.
Yeah, he came on top for like 15 seconds.
Anyway,
Longer than you.
the reason I'm going to go Drew is because ultimately I think he needs a big win at this point in time. And Priest is the hotter of the two, obviously. But
He is pretty hot.
I see Drew getting this win.
Mhm.
You know? All right.
It's a hard
Triple
pick.
threat.
It really is, but
Triple threat for the women's championship.
that's gonna be a good one. Ooh, I really fucking see Io Sky holding on to it. I feel like Bianca and Rhea are too obvious. Don't get me wrong, I want to see Rhea with the title, but how many times has she had it off and on lately? There's a point where it
True.
gets stale. Bianca, I mean, come on. Does anyone really want to see her with the title again? That's what it comes to. Do you guys want to see her with the title again?
I know,
You know,
but
No, but
I feel like with Eo's loss last year and how she is kind of the dark horse right now, like you see more and more people getting behind her winning than those two, you know? So I just don't like I like the match and I don't because I wanted to see Bianca versus Rhea. We've never seen it. We've never seen a one-on-one against them. That would have been cool. Now you got Io in it. I love Io. She's amazing. She's a great wrestler. But it almost seems unnecessary to make it a triple threat match. And am I wrong? You know, like
it
but I can see I can see Io.
I would
could
want to
just
see Io win it.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go Bianca. I have to think about my points.
I just literally don't care about Bianca fucking, you know.
And I can make a comment why, but I won't.
Tommy, who do you got?
Io. It's just the other two are stale picks. They both won multiple WrestleManias. Io hasn't won it. Like I said, she's an up and comer. She's like slow getting that subtlety hot, like Jey Uso in a sense. I don't know. It's just like, why would they make a triple threat match if they didn't like have the idea of both of those women losing? I don't know. I'm going to Io.
As I said, some way or another, Bianca is going to get involved in Jade and Naomi's match,
Mm-hmm.
and Jade will somehow return the favor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to go with, oh God.
It's a hard one.
I'm going to go with Io.
Yeah. It's like you want to go with Mommy, but like it would just be too stale at this point. Like I love seeing her with the title, but like she could do without for a while.
See, you got to remember something about this. Tommy, the best part is Ponyboy is so far behind, he's got to basically run it. He's got to run the table.
Yeah, he does. And he still doesn't have a chance.
I mean, don't get me wrong. He could run the table and be the overall WrestleMania 25 winner. He could do that. But the odds of him winning, I wish we were putting like a DraftKings bet on this.
Oh my God.
All right. This one, Cody Rhodes and John Cena.
Oh, the big one, the match 2 main event, the Gran Torino, if you will. Not featuring Clint Eastwood.
Number 1, does The Rock come out with John Cena?
Yeah.
No,
not like, like a manager entrance. No, they would do separate entrances, if anything. He's going to make
I don't see The Rock hanging around the ring.
That's what I'm trying to say, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going something.
Cody Rhodes.
They're not going to put the belt on Cena. They're not going to.
Stop it, Ron. Are you waiting for my
I
what do you
still
got?
love Cena. I love him. He was great, but now I gotta go.
Ponyboy loves a guy.
Tommy, who do you got?
Oh man, I got Cena because that like match they hinted on him and Orton, but they gotta put something on the stake, so why not put the title on it? Secondly, they gotta do it so they can make it so an actual WWE alum holds the most title wins. Ric Flair's, you know how they like to, bitch out WCW and other people, from companies and make the WWE look like the be all win all. Put on Cena. There you go. Win all be all. That Randy Orton match I want to see next. Now, I want to see Randy Orton, duke it out one more time, but why would Cena stay around if he didn't win the title? Like, what's the point? So we could have some nostalgia matches? No, give him some gold. Put it on him. Let's go. God damn it. I'm so fucking hyped for that match. Cena,
I'm going to say
Cena
this right
away.
now, okay? You're saying Cena, all right?
I'm bricked.
Someone's catching an RKO.
I don't think during that match, though.
I do.
Adrenaline in my soul.
I could see
Anyway.
Cena catching an RKO.
That would be the only way to build up the match at Backlash for Cena and Orton is if like Orton caused it or Cena won. It's the only thing I can see Cody winning.
What if Orton RKO's Cody Rhodes?
Adrenaline. And it'll set up for Randy Orton versus that doesn't rhyme. John Cena.
So, who you picking, Zero? This is bullshit because he's looking at the numbers right now.
Me?
I can't do math, Cody. I can't do math that quick in my head.
There's a reason why we're all warehouse and train workers.
Let me put it this way:
Let's
if I had the points added up, I could tell you. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There is a possibility of 26 points available.
Are we timesing that by 2 because we made each point's worth 2?
Yes.
Oh,
13
so
matches.
could catch up if you
13 matches times 2. All right. So 26 points worth available. All right. I can't tell you who's going to get what. All right.
Oh.
I am going to go with John Cena winning it.
What? I'm on my own again.
I'm going to go with John Cena winning it, and Cody is catching an RKO.
Whether fighting or spitting, my discipline is unforgiving. Got you backing up in the defensive position. Ass kicking anthem, heavyweight, no band. I could do the whole thing.
And the reason why, here, Cena's going to end up facing at Backlash. Orton is going to RKO Rhodes because Orton will beat Cena at Backlash. And Rhodes will be right back like, you cost me something.
I think you're both wrong. I think
Cena's keeping on that belt till SummerSlam.
Listen, Cena's going to lose, and Cena's going to blame something or whatever, and then you're going to
I have skin cancer. I
Hey,
can't wrestle
just for
because of
shits
my
and giggles,
skin
just for shits and
cancer.
giggles, all right? Just for shits and giggles, all right? What if The Rock catches the RKO?
Man, Rock versus
I mean, I
Orton
guess.
could be fun.
I mean, if Tommy's going to go to the skin cancer thing, now we understand while the back of his dome, his bald spots are getting progressively bigger and bigger.
Maybe I have skin
Chemo.
cancer. My hair keeps getting thinner and thinner. So,
But no, you're going to get the Orton and Cena match at Backlash for the number 1 contender spot. That's what you're going to get.
something, Cody
I don't know.
Rhodes.
It'll be interesting. Either way, what are your final thoughts for the night, guys?
It's WrestleMania week, baby. It's going to be a good week. Come out. We're excited to see everybody. Yeah. Come do shots with your boys. We will also, your boy, me, get microphones. So if you want to come out and do interviews and play a couple games, we're gonna do some fun stuff.
Soggy biscuit.
Tommy
And
Guns,
watch
what do
your
you
boy
got?
watch Pony
Well-
Boy make the greatest comeback.
You know, Tommy time is coming to Illinois here soon. I'll be in town Thursday. What's today? Friday. I'm super excited to see you guys. I can't wait to hang out with the animals. I can't wait for the raffle. I just can't wait for the trip in general. It's been a long time coming. You guys came out last year. It's time for me to come down this year. You know, and then most importantly, don't go out there yucking anybody else's yum. Thanks for taking a few moments out of your day to listen to us, and I love you all. And as your continuing reigning champion, I'll see you this weekend.
Do you think you meant continuously raining?
No, continuing as I'm going to continue.
My only
Fucking
final
get
thought,
a
as I said
thesaurus.
I'm not a fucking
As I said-
dinosaur.
at the beginning of this podcast, this is actually the season finale of season 2.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I know, right? It's a nice
Crazy.
little. It makes it easier for me to know when the season's ending because it's like, when did we start this? Oh, okay, it makes sense now. You know, WrestleMania kicked off Midweek Meltdown in all reality. It was the end of Sunday Shenanigans. Now we've come to Midweek Meltdown. We will continue Midweek Meltdown next week with season 3. And somebody's gonna have somebody's gonna have a 5-minute gloat session at the beginning of that episode.
Will I still be there fucking Wednesday, or will it be on the train?
You're gonna be on the train.
Oh, I'll totally live ass feed on the train. I'll just fucking be an asshole to everyone.
All right. So let me rephrase that. Season 3 will either start next Wednesday if Tommy's able to do it from the train. If not, it'll start the following week.
Yep.
So, which, you know what, I wouldn't be against. You know,
Take a
season
week
3
off.
having a week off. Yeah, I wouldn't be
But
against
like, we're
that.
gonna be doing so much shit with live and everything this coming up weekend, anyways. It's like they're getting a all out fucking
Yeah,
weekend. You know, like they're gonna.
We're
get
having
everything.
it's Chatterhead Fest 2025.
Pretty much, because we're gonna like talk about the results after night 1 and night 2 that morning, right? Like we did last year.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
Honestly, we could.
You
do,
guys
we could
are
do an
getting like a
episode
whole
right then and
fucking
there.
weekend. Yeah, like
Good.
it's gonna be a whole weekend for you guys. So you know, don't worry about missing out on Wednesday because you're gonna have like 4 podcasts before that. So
Hell, if anything
Yeah.
or whatever, I'll just edit all the video, and that'll be the video that gets uploaded next week.
yeah, there we go.
We
Yeah.
got a lot of things planned, so we're excited for everybody to be a part of it.
Tell your friends, let them know that they can watch
Yeah.
us on Facebook and YouTube Live. We are streaming on all platforms. Share, like, subscribe. You know how that goes. Anyway,
Yes,
this has been your Midweek Meltdown Season 2 finale, Mania Prediction Showcase 2025, whatever the hell you want to call it. Everyone, be safe. Have a good night. See you this weekend. Support the animals.
We got to
Yeet.
second base. What would this technically count as? Like anal or fucking